Are they any benefits to putting castor oil in the belly button? It's interesting because I do see some people that are getting infections from this. I find it's a lot more effective using the pack or even rubbing castor oil on that liver area to help detoxify the liver. Hello, I'm Shannon Gregory of Microcell Sciences. I do live and layered blood cell microscopy. Today, I wanted to go over the incredible benefits that I do see from castor oil packs. If you haven't heard of castor oil before, there's a lot of research into this, and it's been a traditional health in many cultures used for this oil. It does have incredible health benefits, and I'm going to go over some of those benefits that I do see. First and foremost, castor oil, as everybody may know if you've heard of it before, it's used for constipation. Now with castor oil, it is used and on the liver often or internally, which I often don't recommend to take it internally, as what it does when you take it internally for the intestine, it does allow the intestine muscles to contract, and in that case, it ends up pushing the stool out of the colon. It helps with that. It also sometimes can help with cleansing the colon, although I personally don't use it in our practice as taking internally. We mostly suggest it for the anti-inflammatory responses. It can help with wound healing, it can help detoxify the liver, as well as doing amazing work on the hair, skin, nails, and eyelashes. One of the things we do use it the most for is detoxifying the liver. And how we would normally do that is, here is the castor oil we use. Now it's really important that you do use organic castor oil, because you don't want a lot of ricin, which is the specific component that's in the actual beans, in the castor oil. So this tends to have some people have difficulties with the fact that this is in the product and it can be toxic. This particular, if you don't use organic and the ricins in the product, it can be harmful for animals as well. So what we actually do for a castor oil pack for the liver is we will have our clients take a little bit of this castor oil, and then we also use this castor oil pack. And as you can see, it wraps around the liver and the torso area. This enables us, when we put castor oil underneath this with a hot compress, it enables the liver to detoxify, letting go of toxins naturally. It can also, again, help with bowel movements and things like that. You don't need a lot of castor oil to get this to work, but ultimately just having the heat and the pack and the castor oil on there makes a huge difference. And in live blood cell testing it, I've had people test the castor oil before and after of them doing it for even say a week, and we're seeing massive improvements in that regards. So castor oil, yes, we're using it to detoxify liver, we're using it for constipation, but there also is many anti-inflammatory effects. There's research in animals that this can help with the fight of swelling and pain caused inflammation on skin. A lot of people that may come in with, skin issues, psoriasis, eczema, things like that, what I have them do is actually put a little bit of castor oil on the skin, as it comes to be an amazing anti-inflammatory. It can also be really good at rubbing on your knee and helping with arthritis, used as like a anti-inflammatory drug. So this is amazing that castor oil can really help heal those things. It can also help wounds and healing wounds, as castor oil has antibacterial and antimicrobial type of things in it. So I also recommend, when your wound is sealed up and you need to start healing it in regards to, not having scarring and things like that, you can absolutely use it on those wounds, and it'll help heal that faster. And that's just the properties of the oil. It just works really, really well on a skin standpoint. The other thing that's used for many, many years is on hair, skin, and most recently, people have started putting it in their eyelash serum or making a little eyelash serum out of it. What you would do if you're going to use it for your hair is you would take a little bit of the castor oil and you need to leave it on about 20 minutes to 2 hours and then wash it out. People are finding major benefits and having people's hair grow a lot more when using this on the scalp of the hair. Also, what you may find is you can put it into a little bottle and use this along your eyelashes. And again, there's a lot of research saying that it grows eyelashes. I know my own daughter did it for quite some time and had great success with her eyelashes being grown. Lastly, a lot of people will also use this as an anti-wrinkle cream. And this is really amazing because you can use it all around your wrinkles, on your 11s, on your forehead, things like that. I would try to stay away from the T-zone just in case if you're more prone to breakouts and things like that, that maybe break you out. But overall, kind of in this area and underneath the eyes, a lot of my clients find extreme benefits, especially with using it in conjunction with collagen on those wrinkles and kind of smooth things out, which is great. And if you are using it on your face, I can't stress enough to get the more organic castor oil. Now, lastly, another thing that we use castor oil very frequently here is to help detoxify the lymphatic and support the thyroid. What again you can do is put castor oil underneath this little neck brace or neck elastic. And again, heat is definitely helpful, where you put castor oil, put this around your neck and sit with it. This will help really support the lymphatic system, help detoxify the lymphatic system, and help with any anti-inflammatory that's happening in the thyroid and support for that thyroid. So again, we find really great before and afters, especially people that may have swollen lymphatic under the at the throat area or in the neck, also under the underarms. Really good at helping with those fight swelling and things like that on those inflammation points. Organic oil for the face, what I forgot to say is that they do make this really cool face organic castor oil, but it has a rose quartz roller on it. So a lot of people are kind of using this. They're making a face brand just with castor oil in it, which is really cool. We use Queen of the Thrones. That's the brand I use. And here's the brand right here. This is the one I strongly recommend, where we know it's excellent quality. We see good benefits from it, and so on. So I wanted to give you just a little tips on how incredible castor oil has been and how incredible it is in our clinic and how much we use it. As live blood analysis, we want to use as much food and natural things to help heal the body, as we can see major benefits from, cutting out gluten and dairy and things like that. But this is one of those things that is very, very simple, is very natural, and makes a massive difference. If you like this video, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'd love to hear from you in any of the comments.